So we're going to create a new character. I've just killed off my old one. So you can select from male or female, and you can do some pretty crazy things. Turn them a really crazy shade of greyish black. Yeah, any colour you can think of. I'm going to leave her there at the minute. Standard sort of stuff, hair colour, eye colour and all that. Some of the funkier stuff is this. So you can make her hands absolutely massive, like Hulk's, or really tiny. You can totally adjust how long their arms are. Upper arm, you can make the sizes bigger or thinner, and lower arm exactly the same. Make some really freaky looking people. Everything's customizable, it's crazy. The neck. Yeah, I'm going to stick to normal, but again, thunder thighs or rickety legs. So we'll stick with this. Gives it a standard sort of name every time, it's random. Oh, can't even spell my name tonight. So, look. We will start off, I always start off, what they actually do, they section, this is the map of the island, and they section each part off. It's a lot better now, they've split it into multiple zones within one zone. It used to be just north, south, east and west, which was a nightmare when you were doing random spawns. So I usually tend to stick to North Zone 3. Yeah, the name, Create New Survivor, does exactly that. Some servers allow you to download a survivor from another server, so if you've got one set up and it's like a level 30 or whatever, you can download that and it'll be the same looking and everything. So, but we're just going to create a new survivor for now. Okay, so there's a short intro, I'll just turn that sound on a little bit for me. Okay, so after a short intro, as I say, we're now on the island. So the first thing we're going to need to do is get some tools together. It always varies, but it's 2 to 3 hits of a tree will start to give us thatch and hopefully a bit of wood. There we go. We're getting quite a lot of thatch out of that, so I'll just check. So pressing I brings up your inventory and also the craftables menu. So in here, these are the things that I can currently learn as a brand new character, which is not a lot, a pick and a torch. So if you hover over, it tells you the crafting requirements. So we're missing 1 stone and 1 thatch, but we've got the wood because that's already shown in green. So we'll hit another tree for just 1 more thatch. You don't want to hit it too much because your health goes down as you do that. Okay, so we've got our thatch. Now stone is pretty easy to pick up, so pressing E when you're hovering over stone, there we go, we've already got 4. So now if I bring up the craftable menu, which is just here, you can now see that's grey, so we can click on that and click craft. That then goes back into the inventory items, so you can see now we've got a stone pick. And if I take this off, you'll see that there's no action bar down the bottom. As soon as I put this into slot 1, the action bars now appear, and you can select that by just pressing the number. So if you hit a tree, you can see that I'm getting lots of thatch and not that much wood. Once we've made a axe, or a hatchet should I say, we'll be able to get more wood out of the trees if we hit it with that. So we'll go over here, because we need a flint to make the hatchet, and you get flint out of rock. So we'll smash this rock here. So there we go, we've already got 1, 2 flint, and we've already leveled up. It's pretty quick to level up on the early levels. Always looks like you've put C4 on the rock. I don't know why that does that, but sometimes you see it flying off in the distance. So let's have a look now. We can... Oh, first of all, we haven't got the actual skills yet to create that. You get that at level 2, the hatchet. So we're going to put something in here. I usually go for health. Every time you level up, you can select one of these. Doesn't always go up by 10. Melee damage, I think melee damage goes up by 5% for a start. Sorry, not 5%, but yes, 5%, and this goes up by 10, so yeah, there we go. So now you can see we've got 8 engram points. So these points can be used to buy these sort of blueprints, if you like. So the ones that you're really going to need are the campfire, because you're going to want to cook some food so you can eat. You can eat berries, just berries alone, but it's a nightmare. It just, yeah, not even worth doing. It's better to get meat and cook that. Stone hatchet, so we can get wood, and that will also skin animals better to get hide. If you hit them with a pickaxe, you will get raw meat to eat. If you hit them with this, you can get hide to make things such as, you can't see it here, but there's boots and things like that that you need hide for, and lots of other things. And then, I'm not too sure about the spear. It's quite good to have as a weapon, as an early weapon. Keeps things at arm's length, I suppose, but they just break. They're too random for me. I'm not bothered about them. So I usually go for clothes first before them. As you can see, I've only got 2 points, so I can't do those yet. So I'll have to wait till we level up. There you can see it's grey, so I can craft that. Go back to inventory items. You might see this folder here, you might not have this folder. You can actually click on here and create things and drag and drop them into there. It's best to do it as you go along, because what happens is this gets absolutely chock-a-block, and they haven't put an option in that when you drag from the bottom, you can drag straight up onto this folder here. You can't see it and it doesn't move, so there's no way to drop it in there. So if I just drop those in, then when I click on tools, okay, that's not even going in there now. It's talking at my bottom. So there we go. So both of them are in there now. And it just separates it, because you end up with absolutely hundreds of items down here once you get going. So we'll go back to inventory items. Now we've got the hatchet, so we can start chopping some wood. We've got a bit there, but we're going to make a basic campfire, so we need quite a bit more stone. As you can see, okay, so you've got to get rid of the tool to harvest things, and that goes for berries, anything you're pressing E for to craft, basically. To gather. So if I go to here, you can see I get fibre, but I've also got 2 berries there. That particular type of berry I can eat. There are some that you don't want to eat because it'll put you to sleep, so you use those in taming animals, keep them asleep while you're feeding them and making them friendly. So, okay, how much stone do I need for this campfire? We'll go to craftables, campfire. Okay, I need 16 stone and 2 wood. So, let's have a look. Is there any more stone here? Should be some over here. Sometimes the rocks that you hit splinter. Oh, and there you can see I just pooped as well. Later on you'll be wanting to pick that up and put it into the compost bin and with a load of thatch and make fertilizer. It helps your plants grow. Right, we've got plenty of that, so let's go back over here. I kind of like it over this part. These here, these are trees as well, so and there you can see instead of thatch I'm getting more wood this time. So, oh, and there's more stone now for some reason. No idea why that is. I think I'm going to create something. It's quite sheltered here, so let's craft that campfire. Again, that'll come into here once it's finished. You can queue things up, and you can also click on them multiple times if you've got the resources, and yeah, it'll do quite a few at once. Let's have a look here. So, we'll get a bit more wood. Might make a spear in a bit for hunting. Okay, so we need to get something to eat. Now, that thing there is going to kill me straight away. I don't stand a chance against that. That is the trouble with being next to next to the jungle. It's a nightmare. And now the only option I've got is to respawn in random location. So I might end up there, I might not. Doesn't matter. I didn't put the campfire down yet, so we might actually find something easy to kill, like something like a dodo is what we need. And there is that Carno over there. So let's go for a little hunt around. Oh, and look at that. Right on cue, Mr. Dodo walks onto the screen, and we're going to kill it. So just punch it. These things go down pretty easy. It's just catching the buggers. Okay, so he's dead. Now, what would normally happen is I get my pickaxe because I want meat, and I would smash away at him, but I can't do that. So I know that I died just over here, so what I'm doing is dragging the body. Oh, that's going to take absolutely forever, isn't it? Right, tell you what we'll do, we will just make a new pickaxe. So it's going to be less time. So let's gather some stone, get some thatch. You can see my health meter in the bottom right hand corner is actually going down because that's obviously hurting when you punch a tree. 2 thatch. Oh God, is this going to give me more wood than thatch, and I'm going to end up just bleeding to death? Where's this bloody bird? Oh, it's in an awkward position. I don't know whether you can punch the thing and get anything off it. Oh, you can. So we have got 2 raw meat off that, so rather than carting it all over the shop, we'll go over there, we'll get my, if we can get past that bugger, maybe not. What we might do then is just build another campfire. Solid. Bloody Carno ruining my stream. What does he think he's doing? Let's get some of this. Oh, come on. A little bit of lag. I'm on a different server. Okay, so oh, come on, yes. So what is it? Sometimes you just cannot walk in places, and then you turn back, and a couple of seconds later, a huge rock will have spawned there. And it's like it puts a placer there, and it stays invisible for a little while. and then it comes back. Okay, so was this our area over here? Oh, and obviously in the sea there are fish. There's lots of bad things in there as well, but there are little fish. You can see them over there. You can punch them, and you can get. They're really easy to kill, and they will give you raw meat. So we are back here now. It was closer over here, wasn't it? What I should be able to do is either find my body or find a satchel. I've been finding a satchel recently rather than my body. Now, where is that pesky thing gone? Because I know he's around here still somewhere. Right, so there's my stuff. So if I press E, take all, and get the hell out of here, because that thing is just going to come back and get me. So now I've got my pickaxe back, my stone back, and the fire that I've just made. And he tried to steal from me, little bugger. Right, so I've pressed number 3 because we've crafted the fire, and we can now place that. So if we get a little bit closer, we get a menu that comes up that says E to access inventory. So if we hold E, access inventory, we need to obviously put some meat in there because we want something to eat, and we'll put some wood in there. We like that. And after a couple of minutes, we should start getting some cooked meat. A couple of minutes, it's not a couple of minutes, it's about 30 seconds or something now. Okay, so there we go. So now we'll put that into our inventory. While I'm here, I'll just level these bits up while we're waiting for that. Water skin is pretty good. It's, I wouldn't say it's essential, but it's handy. You create that from, you need hide for that, but basically you can fill that with water, and when you're running out of water because you've gone into the jungle, you can press whatever button it is that you've got it equipped into, and it will replenish your water for you. So it's handy to have. I will just do this one and this one and these for now. Obviously you get more points every time you level, and early levels it doesn't really matter what you choose. Obviously you've got to have these things because they're essential, but other than that it doesn't matter. Okay, so I'll put out the fire because that'll save the wood. Take the cooked meat, put that in there. What I tend to do is put that into one of these slots then, because then when you're running around, rather than going into your inventory, clicking on it and then clicking use item, you can just press number 5 and she will eat that, and you will see there's like a ham bone on the bottom right hand corner. I don't know whether you can see that very well, but that will replenish. So I've pressed that now and you can see that's gradually going up. Gives you about 20 points raw meat, whereas a berry gives you, well, a hell of a lot less. I'm not sure exactly how much it is, but yeah, a lot less. And so that's your basic survival needs. That's all you need to do. So I'm going to end this video here, but I am going to carry on with the stream. Okay, so let's have a look what else we need to do. Let's pick up some stone. See, I'm sure there was more than that a minute ago. Tell you what, it's going to be tricky with that carno hanging around. I will get some berries because there's not that much stuff around here. I might go fishing in the water actually. Let me just check what that's saying. Oh, and I pooped again. Something funny about pooping. Don't know what, but going to quit this stream so I can upload this video for you guys, and then I'm going to immediately start streaming again.